You'll appreciate when you leave this country, you go to Europe, you go to America, you go to Australia. You realize that you can never dismiss Africa. Africa is the only place there where we can meet in the evening, have coffee, talk to one another, have good time. In Europe, you don't meet because your wife is working at night, you're working during the day. For you to pay bills, you work to pay bills. Are you getting my point?
You work to pay bills.
You work to pay bills. Me, I will never accept any donation from my white homocrat. Never. Brother, I will never. And even the other day, I went to collect my visa. I wanted to go and process visa because I wanted to go see my nephew. They asked me, how many days are you going? I told them, listen, my friend, I'm going there and I'm coming back. How sure are we that you're going to come back? I told them I love Africa more than any continent in the world. I wanted to tell them that their country is crap, but I said, let me just hold it.
Hold it. Because you're going in their country, you never...
I get my point. But I don't need anything from the white people country. I don't need.
So you believe Africa is better than...
We are better than them in everything. Food, climate, our women, everything. We are better than them. You go to Uganda and you don't pull a crowd in Uganda, know that you are useless.
So sometimes you come to...
I'm even famous more than musicians in Kenya.
Yeah, of course, by the way. Of course, yeah. Actually, to what the over. Actually, my fellow students actually were asking me when I went behind that. That guy is your friend?
Yes.
You wanna say hi? I say, yeah, we are in a function.
I will come back, God willing, during inauguration of Muse, but I'm planning to come back when I'm the governor of Nairobi. By the grace of God, Allah, I will be the governor of Nairobi. In the next 1 year, because we're doing our election 8th of August next year, I will come back as a governor of Nairobi. VIP. So know that you have a friend who is a governor of Nairobi 2027.
I have a friend who is a governor of Nairobi 2027.
Yeah.
And we're sure about that. Ngenda gamba n'empewo z'ewaffe ekyo kyogedde mu Luganda takiwulira. Ngenda gamba empewo z'ewaffe zimuyiikeko.
Yes. What does that mean? What does it mean?
It's a secret.
Yeah. So
you should just support it.
So as I've told you, I have a great bond with the Ugandan people. I'll come back here and I'll take a woman from Munyoro. I marry. You know, I'm Muslim, I can marry four. So I'll marry the second one.
You already have one.
I already have one. So the second one will come from Uganda.
You want a Munyoro?
And then I will do wedding here, and then I invite the Badman General Muhozi. I invite him because I'll be the governor and I'm also friend to Badman General Muhozi. And General Dimulira. You know, it's called Damulira. I will invite General Damulira. I will invite Badman General Muhozi. And I will invite who again? For those you have Musoga, Captain Mike Mukula. Captain Mike Mukula. Yes. I will invite Baby Cool. I will invite Jose Camille. Those are my friends.
Toyota.
I will invite Mr. Toyota. Yes. So my wedding will be big in Kampala. Only compare Diamond with other artists that came the other day, but not with Baby Cool, not with Jose Camille. Are you getting my point? And he's listening. And I know Diamond is watching this. He knows what I'm saying is true because I move around. And I'm always in Tanzania, brother. You can never compare Diamond Platinum, and I repeat, with Baby Cool. Go and ask Zari. She knows better than you do. Let's live this flashy life. And then...
Now, you're causing another discussion tomorrow. These are not my words.
We were not supposed to discuss about that. Any person that has been around,
I just want clarity from you.
I've been around. You're just a young man of the other day. I'm 100% sure you're not past 20 something. So when we talk, we pump something into your head. Listen to us, because that is wisdom flowing. Or I charge you for that. I've been around. Before I became a politician and influencer, I was a musician.
You used to do music.
I used to do music. I know showbiz more than anybody.
So you have.
Are you getting my point? So stop this flashy life whereby someone goes, lives in an apartment or a house, takes a photo, moves around and say, this is what I own, and then goes out, show you something Bentley outside there, Bentley that is written off, that is, iPhone can change something old to be new. You can have a very cheap suit, but iPhone will make it expensive. Having Bentley does not mean you have money. You can have Bentley that was written off or had an accident, and then they sold you throwaway price. But because you have good iPhone, you take a photo with it, people think that you own a Bentley, the latest one, only to realize that you're carrying a 20 liters gel can because that car has a problem with the engine. But because you're taking photo from point A to point, we know the way artists live.
Let's go musically. Let's leave showbiz and so on. Let's leave the money aside. Now let's go musically.
Yes.
Would you compare these Diamond Platnumz, Chameleone, and BEBE Cool?
You don't compare legends with those young boys. I cannot sit here and talk about those young boys. I start comparing the two. Do you know BEBE Cool performed in South Africa way back when we had no even YouTube? He had no YouTube. He performed at Nelson Mandela's birthday. Do you know that?
Yes, the content is on.
We had no YouTube by then. We had no YouTube. Nowadays, even a toddler who doesn't understand music can hit easily because the YouTubes are there. People will watch and they will push the song only. For you to perform there, it means
you needed to have real music
that has been played in South Africa and across the world. Are you getting my point? Yes. Today, as we speak, in Kenya, BEBE Cool, up to date, he's known. How many years has he spent in music? In the
30 now.
30 years. Yes. That toddler that you're mentioning his name, how many years has he spent in music? 10. Maybe he's 20 years older than that boy in experience. So your age mates will be happy because you don't know life. You were just born the other day and you're happy. Somebody has just bought an iPhone. That is not life. When you see, and that's why you see so many young girls of your age, they get excited with small things like iPhone. They get excited because they are being flashed with iPhones, they're being flashed with small cars, and with the Mercedes, with the G-Wagon. They're like, oh, this guy has money. Only to realize that even that G-Wagon is paying loan for the G-Wagon for him to come and flash you. Show me those boys that trance around with G-Wagons in this country after 2-3 years, whether they still own the car. Because they've taken with loan. But because he's moving around from one club to another, it's like, hey, you bought a G-Wagon. What is G-Wagon? You have not invested, you've not bought a house, you are still living in a rented apartment, and you get small strollers sharing, he has money, because you don't know. So next time I sit on this seat, never compare BEBE Cool with Diamond Platnumz, because I will jungle with your mind and say that you have a small mind.
Never say that.
No, I'm just being honest with you. Because anybody that knows where the music industry has come from and knows the journey of music industry, they know that you cannot compare the two.
Were you there when Chameleone and BEBE Cool came to Kenya?
I was there. I used to live in Kibera. And there is another guy, a friend of mine, is called Rafiki, Heavyweight. See them. Bro, I'm 40 years old.
They left this country when they were still young.
Yes.
According to what to the stories we get from different people. They left the country when they were still young. No people knew them by then. They came back stars. How did they made it there?
It was a hustle. It was, just singing and going to the studio, because Right nowadays, you can even produce a song with AI. Then they used to do real vocal, real production, full production. And you're in a foreign country. You're hustling your way in a foreign country for you to become who you want to become. And I'll be very honest, ask Chameleon. He used to go visit Rafiki in Kibera, where I used to reside. I was young by then also. This guy called Butcherman. He used to sing.
He was also there.
Yes,
Butcherman.
Butcherman used to live in Kibera with. I know. How did I know Butcherman? I knew him in Kibera.
Hey.
They did a song way back with Rafiki, and that song when they were recording, I was in the studio. Bana Kampala, Hamaganda Barenda, I. It's Rafiki and the Butcherman. Way back.
That song was done in Kenya.
Bana Kampala. Butcherman did it. Butcherman loves dancehall so much. And that's why people are asking me, how do you know about the history of the dancehall artist who vied for presidential seat? I told them I know because I know him. I know him through Butcherman. Butcherman used to be his vice president. But I'll be very honest with you. Today, go stop anyone in the street of Nairobi, ask him whether they know Bobi Wine as an artist. They tell you they know him as a politician. No single music is known in Kenya. I'll be very honest with you. I personally know and I listen to music, but I don't even know his music.
Someone would say you're already biased. You're a supporter of General.
I am not biased. I'm not that kind of a person. I support someone because he's my age mate. He's a young man like me and he's stupid. No, I support you because you have ideas. I don't care whether you're young or you're old. So long as you have the interest of the people in your heart, I'll do that.
You were giving a comparison about the music back then and the music we have today. You said one can just come out of the blue and become a star in 1 week.
Yes.
Now, then you had to do music, quality music, move around.
You had to go through process, and that's why they cannot die musically, because they went through process, and the process was not easy for them. You had to record the song, you had to distribute the song, you had to make people love you because you are talented. Today I can produce a song with AI, then I become a star and I lip sing with the AI or whatever. But way back they used to do production. And guess what? Today, you listen to their songs. They have done albums and albums and albums. Eh? Album after album. I was listening to BEBE's show. He did 8 years ago. My story. I was watching the whatever.
Online.
Hey. And I got inspired with the song. No matter what kind of trouble. Trouble. And you listen to the song, you listen to the content. It motivates you. As a man, you have to go through a lot. But you have to handle it. Me have to handle it. But you listen to these other songs that are back and whatever. Nonsense. People are singing about, they don't sing message that can
last for
long. So you listen to BEBE's album, you listen to Chameleon songs, you listen to CMB Cash Money Prezo song, you listen to Red Sun song. It's a party song, but you listen, there is content inside it. Nobody just sing about nonsense and nonsense. That's why they don't last.
By the way, I had Red Sun as a concert.
Yeah, it's called Red Sun at 30. And today I spoke to BEBE, and BEBE told me that he'll be in Nairobi with Chameleon. Of course, AY, Mwana FA from Tanzania, everyone will be there, including me, I'll be there. So it's gonna be massive, it's gonna be huge. And for the Kenyans and the Ugandans in Kenya,
East Africans are always happy about
East Africa are very happy. And it is discussed not only in Kenya, it goes all the way to Tanzania. Yeah. So the love for the tweet from the general always, and you'll realize that whenever he tweets whenever there is issues, whenever, he just tweets and people. I'll give an example. When the Gen Z were all over Kenya and they were fighting and they were throwing tantrums and whatever, just tweeted one tweet and the thing stopped.
They were diverted.
They stopped it.
So he said,
he told the president, Afande Ruto, if you want my assistance, you let me know. And the guys were like, oh, really? They stopped it. You see,
so it's a security trick.
Leaders are chosen. Leaders are not elected. And in the Bible, because I used to be Christian, I understand Bible. It says that many are called, but few are chosen.
Yes, yeah.
So generally, it's among the few that are chosen. Very few are chosen. So about the unity, about the tweets, take it to the bank. They love it, they enjoy it. Whenever he tweets, so we are waiting for another tweet because the last time he was supporting, I don't know, Israel. Yeah, and guys were like, so Batman General Muhoozi, we love your tweet. Tweet another one so that we can be busy. tweet about me so that I can become viral. I can become the celebrity. Yeah.
So we are waiting for a tweet from Badman General Muhoozi.
Yes.
I have your brother here, your friend. I love you a lot, and I'm happy to have you also. We have a discussion about East Africa and our countries. When I was in Kenya, I really wanted us to link up and do something, just that I was with BEBE and we're too busy. But I love the fact that whenever you come to Uganda, you're always open to us media personalities. You give us an opportunity to diversify and talk about a lot of things as far as our countries are concerned.
If I die today and I resurrect, I would love to be Uganda.
If you die today
and then I resurrect, I would love to be Uganda.
You sometimes sit aside and you're like, oh, I wish I was a Ugandan.
And that's why allow him to come. Just pick the call and say, allow him to come up.
And that's why
I've told you, and let me be very honest with you. Today, if I die and I resurrect, I want to resurrect in Uganda so that I can become Ugandan.
But why do you really love Uganda so much?
I'm passionate. The good thing about the Ugandan people, they are very friendly. They are very, they love visitors. And whenever I'm in Uganda, I feel at home, even more at my home, back home. And, the good thing about Ugandans, they're real people. They are real people. They tell you the way it is, and they will love you the way you are. And they're not, in Kiswahili, say wanafiki. Say wanafiki. Ni marafiki. Unafiki. Unafiki is, how do you call it? They're snitch. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Someone that laughs with you, but it doesn't like you. They're called munafiki. In Swahili, it's Arabic. Unafiki. So,
pretenders.
Yeah, they're pretenders. But Ugandans are real. Of course, their women are the best women we have in East Africa. Yes, of course, they're beautiful women. And the Nyankoles.
You've ever tested? You actually made me ask that question.
I will try one day from the Banyoro.
You'll try
from the Banyoro.
We have actually numerous tribes here.
Yes.
We have the Baganda, we have the Basoga, we have the Banyakole, we have the Banyarwanda.
Yes.
A lot of them are numerous.
You have something? We're doing our interview. No, just have a seat.
You can greet us. We are not live. We can edit out what we don't want.
Yeah. Have a seat. The camera is not facing you. You're okay. You're safe. Okay. Yeah.
So you were still telling me we have a lot of tribes here in Uganda. Hey, I'm from Busoga.
Oh, you're from Busoga? Yes.
Have the Baganda.
The Baganda.
Now BEBE Kuru is a Baganda. Your friend Bebe Cool is a Muganda.
Of course, Chameleon.
Chameleon is a Muganda. Bobby Wine is a Muganda.
The artist is a Muganda.
But
what about Alien? Alien Skin is
Patrick Murwana. Muganda, yeah, Patrick Murwana.
So talents comes the talents there.
They come from Busoga. I have to be selfish.
Busogas have news anchors and journalists. The Busogas have news anchors and journalists. But the artists, the musicians, and you see.
But by the way, this is the center. This is Buganda, and this is the center of business. And mostly showbiz. Yeah. This is the center of showbiz. So it gives more opportunity to most of Bagandas to break through.
Yes, of course. I love Uganda. I love You've asked me about their women. Of course, so much. All Ugandans are beautiful. And of course, the Nyankoles and the Munyoro, the Wanyoros. They're called the Wanyoros.
Dr. Banyoro, they are called Banyoro, from Eastern Uganda. It's still where I come from. That is Eastern Uganda.
The Busogas and the Banyoro.
No. And the Banyoro in Eastern Uganda. But when they were
Bantus.
The current Prime Minister.
Oh, the Bantus.
The Banyoro.
So I stick to Banyoro and Nyankoles.
How about us, Basoga and Uganda?
I don't know much about them. I'll do research about them.
Did they give you stories about Baganda and Basoga in Kenya?
They gave me stories, so much stories, but it's not fair I go live on air about them. Yeah, because there's something special about. I've told you about the Nyankoles and.
Big shout out to everyone in Kenya. Your man is representing. I don't know where he gets these stories. I have a friend of mine. She works with Sound City, Kenya.
Yeah.
Just forgetting her name. She's a bit short.
Yeah.
She's a good friend of mine. There's one who works with Milele FM.
Yes. Milele FM.
Milele FM.
It's called Milele FM.
The girl is called Ajat something. She's also a bit short and something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, a big shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fine. Still talking about issues, matters concerning East Africa.
Yes.
We always unite in different ways. One, we unite politically.
Yes.
But we also unite as far as entertainment is concerned. You were in the country and made some statements.
Yes.
You said big size BEBE Cool.
Yeah.
My boss.
Yes. Oh, the BEBE is your boss.
Yes. He's the CEO of Gagamel.
Yes.
My boss, you said is better than Diamond Platinum. And Ugandans were discussing that statement.
Yes.
What did you mean by that?
You see, apart from music, BEBE Cool is a businessman. Let's be very honest with each other, because I know he's a businessman. He does his business, and he started music way back when music was really paying. I'll be very honest with you. Back then, they used to have, good money in music, because we did not have YouTube, we did not have so many things. Then they used to be paid. And you cannot compare that small boy Diamond Platinum with BEBE Cool. I'll be very honest with you.
Doctor,
don't allow showbiz to I don't know how to describe it, to lie to you that the fact that the guy is moving around with those big cars, he has money. Yes, he has money, but you cannot compare his money with these legends, Chameleon, BEBE Cool. These are people that made money.
Wait, there's a difference
in real estate. They have invested in properties. You cannot compare those boys.
There's a difference between showbiz and having money.
Yes.
So I can be good at showbiz, yet I'm broke.
Buying a car doesn't mean that you're rich. Today, Musoga, if you buy a car worth $800,000 US dollars, does not mean that you're rich. The people drive small cars, but they have asset worth $1 to $2 million US dollars. Are you getting my point? The people that owns property, but when you look at them, you'll not know that they have those properties. In fact, 90% of the millionaires and the billionaires don't drive around with big cars. Only those young wannabes You see them with the wagons, with the Range Rover. They wannabes because they want to show the world.
They snap.
They, like they're the one running the town.
So your argument
repeat, and I will be very honest with you. You cannot compare Baby Cool with that small boy in Tanzania called Diamond.
Came out and tweeted. He made a tweet saying that he can capture Nairobi in just one day, in just a blink of an eye.
Can I be
as a Kenyan? How did you feel about it?
Can I be very honest with you? Someone who doesn't understand the perception, you think that General Rose said us about it. Whenever people are dull, whenever East Africa is dull, people are bored, people are fighting, General will come up with something that will unite the East African community. And they will be, very active about it. And let me be very honest with you. They enjoy it. They enjoy it badly.
Even Kenyanese enjoys General streets.
They're enjoying it badly.